Welcome to Santa's MLS Tech Workshops, where we'll be going over ways on how to better your business. In this tutorial, Katie Gleboff will be going over helpful things to know when jumping into RPR.
So just a little background on RPR. We want you to be a wildly successful realtor. In order to do that, you need to close more deals, but it's hard to differentiate yourself from the competition. It's hard to verify property and data information, and your hard work should lead to your success, which is why we built the nation's largest property database exclusively for realtors. So our ground layer of information is public record data, and then we have over 350 data sources that go on top of that public record data for every parcel across the US almost. We have over 166 million parcels in the RPR platform, which is both residential and commercial. And you have access to all of those parcels as far as public record data goes. And then because your local MLS participates, you also have that layer of MLS active, sold, and off market data that's available to you as well. Now, throughout the platform today, we're going to talk about those estimates of value. These are your AVMs and your RVMs. So just to give you a little bit of breakdown on this information, your AVM is an automated valuation model, and that's a market value estimate that's calculated using publicly available information. So you will see these in RPR. And if you see an AVM, that does compete with the consumer AVMs that are on the forefront. So if you go to Chase, if you go to Bank of America, if you go to Zillow, those all provide an estimate of properties value using publicly available information. We also display an RVM, and what makes the RVM unique is that it's trademarked to RPR, so it's owned by members of the National Association of Realtors, and this is the Realtors Valuation Model. So it's a market value estimate calculated using publicly available information. And then we also include that local layer of MLS active, sold, and off market data to determine the estimate of properties value. So this is the highest valuation of any product that's available. Now, throughout the presentation today, we're going to go over information for over an hour. And the last thing as a trainer that I want to do is have all of this information kind of jump out and start to overwhelm you. So just sit back and relax, absorb the information that you're going to learn today. And if 2 or 3 things happen to catch your attention, that's going to be awesome. But we do have all of these tips for learning built right into the RPR platform. So jot down a little note if something catches your attention. You can always go back into RPR and use the resources that we have available for you. One of the resources that we have for you is a learning menu, and that's the Scholar Cap that you're going to see on the upper right-hand side of the RPR homepage. You can click on that Scholar Cap. It's going to open up a little dialog box, and you're going to see tips in video format that you can watch, top questions that we get from our agents. So you can go ahead and use that as a learning resource. What's unique about this is it is page specific. So the deeper you are within RPR, your learning menu options are going to change, and they're going to be more in depth on a property report. So it does work for you. Now we're going to go ahead and get started. You guys can access RPR generally on any Windows-based computer or MacBook computer. You can use whatever browser you want. You just go to our website, which is www.narrpr.com to access our platform. But we actually make it a little bit easier. I should say your MLS makes it a little bit easier because we do have a deep link for you. And when you're in your Matrix platform and you're looking at a property report or a property profile, you're going to see all of those data share links. And one of those links is that RPR logo. So anytime that you're at a property in your MLS, you can click on that logo and it's going to bring you right into that property summary within the RPR platform. And then once you're on, you can always go back to the homepage within RPR if you wanted to perform different unique searches. So that deep link did go live with your association today, I believe. So you guys should see that in your platform. But we're going to go ahead. I'm just going to turn off my camera so I can go full screen. And then we're going to go ahead and get started with our live webinar. So I'm going to go ahead and jump over to our desktop. Here we are at the homepage within the RPR platform. I mentioned earlier we have that Scholar Cap learning resource for you. This is your learning menu, so you can click on that. You can get tips and tricks on how to use RPR right from this menu. And what we also have for you is a shortcut menu. So you may log into RPR and right away you're going to see this pink box pop up. And that just allows you to go through almost like a wizard. We're going to walk you through step by step on how to perform that function, whether you're making a pre-listing presentation, whether you're creating a CMA, whether you're looking at market area activity. All of that information is going to be right there within the RPR platform. If you want to get rid of this little window, just go ahead and hit that snooze for a week, and it's going to go right into this pink orb that you have on the upper right hand side right next to your name. Another resource I want to point out before we get into the live demo, you can scroll all the way down to the bottom of the RPR homepage. And on the bottom right-hand side, you're going to see our customer support desk phone number. I know that was typed into that chat box. So if you ever need help, anytime you're in RPR, you can reach out to our support desk. They're available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We also have a live chat if you just want to chat with our support desk. And then, as Michael mentioned, check out our blog. We have a link to our blog right here on the bottom as well, which is going to house a whole bunch of learning resources for you, whether you're looking for full webinars, if you're looking for video supplements, user guides, quick start guides. Those are all available for you on our blog.